From 12 months old, our little toddlers can go through some pretty major developments. They can start taking some new steps, they can start saying some new words, they can have a spike in separation anxiety, and lastly, they can go through a pretty major nap transition. So what can this all compile into? A sleep regression. Yes, another sleep regression. This sleep regression is known as the 12 to 15 month sleep regression. Today I'm answering your sleep question. My toddler is screaming at bedtime. Is this the 12 to 15 month sleep regression? Hi, my name's Josephine and I'm a sleep expert at Little Ones. I'm a mother to 2 little ones. I've also got 1 little bun in the oven. I've been a sleep consultant for over 3 years now. During this time, I've helped tons and tons of families in our sleep village. At Little Ones, we've helped over 200,000 families worldwide achieve some brilliant sleep. We do this through our custom-built app. In our app, we house all of our sleep and nutrition programs. We also have our sleep village. In our sleep village, you can post day or night, and our trained sleep consultants will answer your question in depth and help you every step of the way. If you visit our website www.little-ones.co, you'll see our pages and pages of sleep information and articles. If this is the first time you're checking out one of our videos, please click on the subscription button and the bell next to it. Tell me in the comment box, is your little one going through a sleep regression or have they just come out of a sleep regression? Tell us if you have any questions at all, or tell us if you had any tips on how you survived it. So back to your question. What is this 12-month regression and how can we handle it? So basically, any nap transition is going to come with a sleep regression. This is basically our toddler telling us, yes, I'm ready to drop a nap. So this 12-month regression is linked to the 2 to 1 nap transition. So our baby dropping that morning nap. This sleep regression is also a little bit different because it can also be linked to some other things going on for our toddler. So it can also be linked to the spike in separation anxiety, and it can be linked to some of the new skills that they're learning around this age. So that can lead to this mega sleep regression. So I can hear you ask, how long does this sleep regression last for? This sleep regression typically lasts around 6 to 8 weeks. To help identify this regression, I'm going to list some signs for you. If you're noticing that your toddler is waking more overnight, is refusing some naps or bedtime, is protesting at bedtime, more fussy during the day, or waking early in the morning, then it's a good chance that your little one is going through this particular 12 to 15 month sleep regression. As a sleep consultant, the most important thing that I would check at this age is the exact nap structure that we have in place. So I would question, how long is that morning nap now? Because if that morning nap is too long, then we're going to need to dwindle that one right down. Because not many would know, but that morning nap has a lot to answer for. If that morning nap is too long at 12 to 15 months old, it's going to impact the second nap of the day, it's going to impact bedtime, and it's likely going to cause some 5 to 6 a.m. wakes. So yes, that morning nap, we need to keep a really close eye on. Around 12 months old, we typically just want a 10 to 15 minute morning nap. It sounds really, really short and quite silly to wake our little ones after such a short time, but trust me, you'll thank me for it later. This nap transition is quite a steady one. We don't just drop that morning nap altogether. We sort of have to take it day by day. We look at what time they've woken in the morning and we decide, yes, we can shoot just for 1 nap. Or if they've had quite a bumpy night's sleep or if they've had an early wake, then yes, we're still going to need a short little morning nap to bridge that gap. So that's why this sleep regression can last 6 to 8 weeks, because it can take time for us and for our toddlers to drop that nap. So when your little one enters toddlerhood, you may notice that there's a spike in separation anxiety. And by the sounds of your question, the screaming at bedtime, it does sound like your little one is going through some separation anxiety, or they're going through this nap transition, this regression. So what can we do during this time? My number one top advice would be to keep as consistent as you can with your approach. So if your toddler didn't need any rocking to sleep, didn't need any feeding to sleep, didn't need us to pull them into bed with us, then I wouldn't be starting that now. Because at 12 months onwards, they're much more switched on. So if we start new sleep associations, they're going to latch on and they're going to be quite hard to break. So the best thing that you can do during this time, even when your little one is in this separation anxiety phase, is to keep as consistent as you can. Toddlers love predictability, they love stability, they love knowing what to expect. So if we keep on aiming for the same routine, the same process of popping them down in their bed, then that will help us get through this sleep regression so much quicker. Another thing that we can notice around 15 months old is some fluffing at bedtime. So fluffing just means that our toddlers are taking a little bit longer to wind down for the day. So I noticed this with my daughters too. They went from going to sleep in 5 to 10 minutes to actually taking, say, 20 or 30 minutes to fall asleep. And this was quite alarming for me because I would watch the monitor and be like, what are they doing? They're just rolling around in the bed. They're just playing. They're having a good old time. But this is just because your toddler's a lot older now. They need a bit more wind down time to switch off after a big day. So if your little one is just happy in their bed, rolling around, having a good old time, then it's best to just leave them be and they'll likely drift off to sleep. So to summarize, this sleep regression can last around 6 to 8 weeks. This sleep regression is mainly due to this massive nap transition from 2 to 1 naps. During this time, separation anxiety is really common. So keep as consistent as we can with our routine, and I'm sure your little one will come out the other side. If you're wanting to go one step further and you're wanting to ask some more questions to us, then please check out our sleep program. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye.